All right. So I'm not sure how many people are going to join. I was just going to do it private and then upload it after, but it's whatever. Just want to talk about a few things, some things that just have been bothering me with this whole case. Maybe see some of your guys' thoughts. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload or discuss my readings that I've done. I normally don't do them for a missing person, but I have. So I'm not going to wait because it's not like I have thousands of people that follow me and there's needs to have a bunch of people join. I don't. Fairly new to the YouTube. I do all my stuff on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So let me see. I'm going to play this video of mine. Just some things that bothers me or caught my eye. And then we'll see if anybody's in here and wants to talk about what they think. And then I have some other stuff to talk about.
Waiting on my mother's prescription from the drugstore at Walgreens for any and Moreland Drive. And
okay, so I'm going to stop that right there. She can't even recall where she was. Okay, so is this true? Is this a story being created as we're sitting here talking? Is this something that maybe happened a while ago and she's trying to recall where that pharmacy is or what street it's off of for future questions? Just a thought.
Warriors was straight across, so we just figured I'd take her over there to go swimming for a little bit while we waited on my mom's prescription. We weren't even there but 20 minutes.
Okay, so she went to get her mom from the ER, from the store, whatever. Pharmacy, wherever they went. And took Summer and H. Summer was obviously, if that video on TikTok is from the actual date that it is posted, which if anybody has TikTok, you guys know, you can save your drafts and you can upload them at a different time. So like yesterday, me and my daughter did a video and it's in my drafts. I could upload it today and it's going to show that me and my daughter just did the video today, when in reality, it was took yesterday. Okay. So with that being said, she was wearing a striped white and pink type of dress, top, bathing suit, I don't know, in that TikTok video. Okay. Were you already planning prior to leaving your house to go to the swimming hole because you were going to have to wait for the prescription? Did you know it was only going to be 20 minutes? And everybody says this picture of her sleeping with this gallon of milk that just won't stop on fakebook. That's the same day. Well, she's in black jeans and a jacket. Lest they brought that with to change into out of a dress that she wore prior to leaving to the store before knowing about the lake, creek, swimming hole, river. It must have been a hot day if she was wearing something like that. But then in the back of this truck car, she's in black pants and a jacket, sleeping on milk. Sleeping. She's not dead, people. She's sleeping. So, did you bring swimming stuff with you because you knew you were going to have to wait for the prescription? And you only stayed 20 minutes.
And so then Summer came back here with you later that afternoon, right?
Yes.
And so was there anybody else with you?
No, not when we came home, no.
Anybody else swimming with you? People, I think I questioned.
one to go with because he didn't want to be around his grandmother because, as he would call it, she's a. Sorry, that's what he said.
Okay. So she clearly says that H was obviously with her. They bleep it out. It's a minor, obviously. Wanted to go because the grandma is bleep, bleep. We don't know. Something not good, right? Okay. You hear Dawn in the background. Hey. Something like, well, you said too much. Why are you bringing that up? That's not like what we talked about. That's not what we rehearsed. But, and she's like, well, sorry. That's what he said. There's control there. There's, you're saying something more than you're supposed to. Maybe they had talked about this interview prior to the interview on what they wanted to say and how they wanted to answer.
And I said, okay, well, I got to go pick up Mom from the hospital, and then we got to go do Walgreens, and then I'll take you home. Well, we had to wait for Mom's prescription at Walgreens, so we just went up to Warriors. There was all kinds of trash everywhere at Warriors when we showed up.
Why does Candace feel the need to bring up all sorts of trash? Have you already seen the videos of the Twisted Tea cans throughout the area, whether they're yours, H's, another crowd that was there? Or is it just because it's your first interview? What was the need of bringing up that there was trash everywhere?
And I let Summer out to play, and we just stood there for about 15, 20 minutes, and then we all got back in the truck, and we got Mom's prescription.
So we all got back in the truck. Does she not have a red car that was brand new that she was thanking her husband for on a Facebook post? A truck. You got back in the truck. What truck? Dawn's work truck? Another truck? One of those trucks that are sitting on your yard that look like they don't run and haven't?
And then we came home.
About how many hours was that before she was reported missing?
You know, I really can't tell you all the time details because.
So we get home. I don't know how long I'm home. Apparently before I'm planting flowers with my mother and my daughter, who's now missing. But I don't even know how long it is total that we've been home, and now my daughter is missing. So when did you see her last, Candace? When did you see her? I'm confused. Please make this make sense.
Time gets away from you when you're trying to enjoy yourself. 8 minutes.
Time gets away from you when you're trying to enjoy yourself. Were you not just going to pick up your mother? And you had to wait for a prescription, so you decided to take them to the swimming hole? It's not like this was planned, was it? And you were trying to just have fun and enjoy yourself? Let's finish.
My house.
Keep a close watch on your kids.
Yeah.
So she claims she doesn't know that there's 41 sex offenders living within minutes of her house. I don't know about anybody on here, but I know when I bought my house 8 years ago, that was the first thing that I looked at because I had kids. How many creeps are going to live next to this house that I'm about to buy? I'm not talking about renting. Maybe you got to rent, you got to do what you got to do for a second, okay? Maybe it's not the best, and maybe there's hundreds of them. I don't know. There's sex offenders all over this world. Am I saying she could have found an area that didn't have any? Probably not. But limit the amount around you in such a short radius. Still to this day, 8 years, I think I have a total of 5 that are even within, like, I don't know, a couple of streets away. But I've already had all of their pictures of their house, the cars that are there. They are still registered. that's kind of stuff like that you check, I think, when you have kids or like little girls, period. That's just my opinion. I mean, you had to have known that there were sex offenders because everybody knows there's sex offenders everywhere. Did you know that there was 41 of them? I don't know, probably not. But as soon as she says that, Dawn jumps in and says, don't let them out of your sight. Watch your children. Did you guys let Summer out of your sight? Are you guys not watching her?
Don't let them out of your sight.
Summer's parents saying they wish they could search every structure in America if it could help lead to finding her.
Now that we know she's not in the woods anywhere, I wish we could focus on finding her. I don't know what.
Now that we know she's not in the woods anywhere. Do you know something we don't know, Dawn? Nobody said she wasn't there yet. They haven't found anything in their searching for the last 15 days. But nobody said she's not there. That hasn't been confirmed by law enforcement or TBI or the FBI. I'm sorry, come again? Okay. So, let me see. Oh, I thought I was on my page with my videos. I mean, that's my video, but I mean, I thought I was on this one. Okay. So, is that a red truck? I mean, I don't care if it's a Dodge, a Tacoma, a Chevy. I don't give a shit. Is it a red truck? Because clearly on an interview, she stated she does not know anything about a red truck, like nothing. But I clearly see your same nail polish finger, Candace, in this photo driving in this truck. And you clearly stated in another interview or in the same interview, but later or before, whatever, that you guys got back in the truck. So you definitely are aware of a truck. You're definitely aware of a truck that is red. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. That's all. Okay? For everybody with the milk photo, fakebook, here's the video.
That's what I was trying to get. She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to get.
So I'm not sure if that's the same day or what, but she's totally dressed different. And there was a video to that picture that is a screenshot of the video. The grandma accidentally did a video. And if you guys go to, I cannot recall the name, but I'll post it later in the comments when I go back and I view my history of what my videos I watched. There's a channel that did a Q&A. Very interesting. They did very good work. I'll actually put their link in the description when I'm done, and you guys can go check that out. Okay. This is just a quick view of certain things that I found weird. And I found this photo as well. I believe it's been shared on Facebook and YouTube as well. But you can just Google Earth it yourself and go around Summer's neighborhood. I'm not going to give the exact location, but just zoom in and around and fly high in the Google Earth, you know, on the map thing. You can move your fingers or your mouse on your computer and just have a look at this photo if you guys haven't seen it yet. Okay. Let's see. This is another one that really bothers me. Some things in here.
So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked.
This morning, Donald Wells spoke on camera.
Okay. Your child's missing, correct? I will get to comments in a second. I know it's been bouncing from like 6 people to 2 people to 1 people or 1 person. Just give me a second. Your child's missing. You're claiming she was abducted, possibly, or somebody came and took her, or trafficked, or a strange bad man hurt her. All these things that I, as a mother or a father, probably would not be saying, because I would be in hope that I'm going to find my daughter, and I would be giving any detail possible about my daughter that I possibly could, what she liked to eat, what she liked to sing, what, her favorite color, her friends, what they liked to do, the games she liked to play. Did she like to swim? I would be giving all kinds of details. However, I would not have my other child with me on camera if I felt that my child was abducted because of online things that people follow or something that he said in an interview. Okay. You're holding him close as if he needs to listen to the story and make sure that he has what you're saying in his mind. He does not look up. He looks down like he's scared, like he doesn't want to show emotion. Like, I don't know. It is not normal to me that there is a child in this interview and the way that he is holding him. At one point, it looks like he kind of squeezes his arm and the kid looks up. Like that was his only time that he gave him to kind of look and give a face of sadness or a sun reflect in the eyes to the camera guy, the interview person.
For the first time since his daughter disappeared.
Now, this is the first interview.
He says it's unlikely Summer would leave the house on her own. Wells says the last time anyone in the family saw Summer was when she entered the house to play in the basement after gardening with her mother and grandmother. Wells also spoke about his gut feeling about Summer's whereabouts.
Some bad person grabbed her. We have no idea.
Wells says law enforcement.
Some bad person grabbed her and we have no idea. Were you at work? You're just believing what you're being told? Did you see something? Do you know that somebody grabbed her, a bad guy, but you don't know who he is? Why would we say this in our first interview?
Enforcement have covered leads on area sex offenders and drug addicts.
We're trying to feed her brains out. Everything.
Investigators say they have followed up on 85 tips so far. Wells says he is overwhelmed by the massive numbers of personnel on site.
Just really appreciate everybody trying to help right now, law enforcement, all these volunteers that are here. Never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Now, if you watch really closely, you're going to see this is dated the 15th. Okay. Do you see my arrow? 6/15. Okay. TikTok does not give you a time that you uploaded it. So it's 6/15. But like I said, you can save in your drafts. I will upload a draft of my TikTok. I will go into my screen recordings. I will screen record going into my draft. I will show my front page first so you guys can see that the video is not there. I will go into my drafts. I will upload that video and I will show you that it will show that date that I uploaded it, not necessarily the day that I took the video. Okay. So it says the 15th. She's clearly in a dress or a bathing suit that looks like a dress. I'm not sure. There's a lot of styles with bathing suits, especially for kids. Her hair is also shorter, if you pay attention, than it is in the photo with the milk. Now, the mom and them claim that that could possibly be the same day. I think I heard that in an interview somewhere. I have to find that to give that as a fact. But a post of that picture was uploaded on Facebook on June 6th before she deleted everything, Candace. there was a photo of that milk pitcher posted on June 6th. So I don't believe it's the same day. Somebody that actually got a screenshot of it or whatnot shows the date. It was June 6th. Maybe they're friends with her. I don't know. But it's no longer there. So pay attention to the hair in this video and the hair in this milk photo.
My wife has told me.
Now, this is the second interview, but first interview with the guy on the telephone. I don't know what his name is.
Stuff, you know, her and her mother and Summer were planting flowers by her grandma's trailer, which is about, 20 feet from the house, real close to the house. And Summer all of a sudden said, Mom, I want to go in the house.
You heard that, right? And he pauses, and Summer wanted to go in the house. He was going to say something else.
And her brothers were in there watching YouTube. And so she watched her walk in the door and went in there. And then she went in there, and her brother said she was just going to go downstairs and play with toys. So she went downstairs, and then Mom came in and says, Where's Summer? Well, she's downstairs playing with toys. And she had to help rescue fire police for search.
Okay. Now, they were planting flowers, correct? If you listen to the scanner the night that she went missing, whoever called, because the 911 call has not been released, so we do not know. Supposedly they both did. We'll probably find out later. I don't know. But they're not releasing the 911 call for a reason, because it probably has some key evidence, or it has some more said stuff that would have Facebook and the internet going more speculation crazy. So anyway, listen to the scanner of the rescue and traffic when that call comes in.
You say when you got the original call that Mom went on a run, when you came back, that daughter was gone? Before, that's what the father advised.
Okay. When they got the call, the father advised the search and rescue, traffic, 911, whoever is transferring this call, that the mother went for a run and came back and could not find her daughter. Is that when you went to run to get your mom and the prescription pills, and you pretended to go to the swimming hole and used a video of when you and H and Summer really went to the summer hole or to the swimming hole? Because I'm confused. Let's re-listen.
Fire police for search. You say when you got the original call that Mom went on a run, and when you came back, that daughter was gone? Before, that's what the father advised.
That's what the father advised. So was it a run, or were you planting flowers and she went inside to play with
My
toys?
mom called me, and I said, hang up for me and call 911 right now. And I was at work, and I called 911, threw all my tools.
Okay, he was at work. Mom called him. He told Mom, hang up with me, call 911. And I called 911, threw all my tools in. He's about to tell you he got there before police.
In the vehicle, and from Jonesboro.
Can't even think what's going to be an hour away or what. And he freaks up because Jonesboro or Jawsonboro or Jogsonboro, whatever I think he spells it. It's spelled wrong in here, but I'm not sure. But that's like 37 minutes away. It's not an hour away, sir.
I come out. I made it out here before anybody because I was freaking out.
He made it out here before anybody because he was freaking out. Before anybody. Before anybody. But when he gets there, he sees the neighbors are searching already. You weren't there before everybody? I'm confused.
And when I got home, drove to the bottom property, and I realized that all my neighbors and stuff were combing the woods. Yeah.
So he realized they was all, you know, searching the woods. But you got there before everybody.
Is she capable of going through? It covers.
You hear before this guy's done asking his questions, he says, nah. Before he is even done. Let me rewind that.
Is she capable of going through?
No.
It covers miles of area to search. Yeah, no, she would never leave because I always. Well, for one thing, we have bears.
Because I always, well, for one thing, we have bears. You always what?
And wild dogs. And we got druggies that, you know,
Oh, so you know you got druggies, but you don't know you have sex offenders. Okay.
around other people's houses and stuff, you know, all hours of the night.
And how do you know that they go to people's houses at all hours of the night? Is your house one of them?
Before and called for her, she come out from behind the house because she just has to be outside. She's an outside type of person.
She just has to be outside, but she wouldn't wander outside by herself. Okay. Where outside would she be, Dawn?
You know.
Now this.
Let's carry on. Let us all give our lives to you, God, every way. Let me carry my cross from here on out, Lord.
So let me carry my cross. I don't know if a lot of you are religion or not. I'm not really, but I know exactly what that means. You know why God died on the cross. He's going to carry his cross with him. That means to forgive me for my sins. So you already are going to carry this cross with you right now because you need him to forgive you for what? Your daughter missing? Somebody hurt, the bad guy taking her? Her needing to be outside? We don't have any details at this current moment, and you are carrying your cross with you. Okay. Yep. So, I uploaded this a week ago for a reason. I'm going to let you guys watch it. That is up on a hill. Main road is far away. This is an important area for me. I don't know why. But I don't think she just walked to the creek alone because she wanted to swim, like people have been saying. I have something with Jefferson City. I don't know why. Something with J's. As well as Kingsport. This is the closest park with water and stuff. This is creek. She would have to walk a long way if she wanted to go swim. Okay. So, I did a few readings on them. Situation.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000. If you're looking to get money you were owed for an injury, I want you to imagine you and your family getting that money.
Let me close that out. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I'm going to be able to share from here. I'm going to try to show. Let me see. Can I? Okay. Do you see these drafts? Am I going to hit it right? Yeah. All these drafts have been uploaded. It will tell you, the only thing it will tell you is previous this week, previously this month. Okay. So within the last few weeks, I've done 3 readings. 1, 2, 3. I have not posted it, but if I was to post it, okay, it would post for today, as if I didn't do this reading days ago, okay? So the first reading that I did for her, I got that there is a road. I got that there's water, there's a road, there's a way to get to the water. I saw a trash bag, I saw a bucket, barrel, I don't know how you want to take that one, either or. My second one, I saw like a park area, trees, you know, roses. There's like a pretty area nearby. I did get the card that she is dead. Do I honestly believe that? In a way, yes. In a way, I'm trying to hold on hope that maybe somebody just has her and hasn't done anything yet. I don't know. I do feel like weeks or months. That's the card that I got that it's going to take. That was my second reading. And it was daylight when she went missing. Like the sun was up. The third one that I did get the dead card again. A barrel, that road with the water. And I did get that somebody close was the person that did it. And I did pick up the letters C, J, M, W, and K. I don't know if those are names of people, the area, or what, but I definitely do feel that this is not going to be a pretty ending. I want to believe that the parents are innocent in some of their body language. I believe there's some type of guilt. reading them just in general, their picture, their energy, I feel like they definitely feel ashamed and guilty for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because they weren't paying attention to her and somebody was able to get her, or if they simply did something to her and they are ashamed and guilty of that, or if they're just guilty of simply not being the mother and father that they should have been. It has been said she was, drinking at this hole that day, this swimming hole, and so was this teenager, and this and that. Some of the videos and the TikToks of her and the teenager are not appropriate considering it's not even her child. The age difference, it's all weird to me. But I do pick up barrel, bucket, almost as if it's like a well. And I know lots of other people have said that. That's another reason why I did not want to upload my readings. I do have some very good YouTubers that do crime, and I did speak to one of them the day of my reading and prior to my reading. So I do have some validation if needed, as well as I've talked to, my family, my sister, who's also, got a group up for missing children and whatnot. I don't really care if people believe or not. I mean, that's up to them. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions and their own beliefs. I'm not here to make anybody believe. However, I do have a business page with lots of reviews, lots of spirit readings where I've connected with loved ones that have passed and helped hundreds of people. Nope, I don't want views. Nope, I don't want money. Yes, I do charge. Yes, I do have a business page. I'm fair priced more than any other psychic. I have lots of clients, ones for years that come to me daily, weekly, monthly. This information being given is not to gain any type of views on YouTube. I've been on social media and doing readings on my business page and in other groups as a reader for almost 6 years. If I wanted to use YouTube for that, I would have done it already. I simply started sharing a case that I'm covering here in Vegas on my YouTube. And since then, lots of cases have touched me, and I've just continued to use YouTube to share that, considering it was really only used for a few readings, videos, and my store products like my crystals, my pendants, my lotions, and things like that, as well as my specials. But I do feel like the red truck is definitely significant in this case, whether that's the person that left with Summer, saw what happened to Summer, or was just in the area in the right time. I feel as if this person did not feel like they were guilty or a suspect, they would have came forward already. So I don't know. I feel like they really need to look for her. Look for her. I know they were doing their legal procedures, and I know that's something that has to happen and it has to be done, but I wish some of them would kind of use, their feelings in their own gut, in their own intuition, in their own mind. And where would you want to search if it was your child? Everywhere and anywhere outside of these search guidelines as well. I do believe if the family did do anything, I'm sure they've watched plenty of cases to see that if you wait a certain amount of time to call, or you do it away from your place of saying something happened or went missing, they don't find evidence, and it makes the case harder and eventually becomes died down. So the fact that no dogs, no search people on 17 different agencies and everything, that they did not find nothing, not one sign of her in that area, tells me she didn't leave from that house. Just like the Cal City boys. It didn't happen. And if she did, somebody took her in their arms and carried her out and put her in something and drove away, because the scent dogs would have picked up something. She didn't wander off and fall off of a hill, because the dogs would have sensed that. They need to look away in a different city, county, preferably with one of those initials, letters that I gave. I'm thinking more of like a J and a K, city, county, park, river, creek. So they definitely need to expand their search instead of back up their search to the same area. They need to look far away. This is like an old well. It's old. It's like in the ground. Like, that's what I feel they were by the actual day that she went missing. This thing is nearby, or that's where they went after whatever happened. I don't think it's far from their house. Could be a street. I don't know. But then a part of me kind of, my eyes get drawn to another place on the map. 2 separate places. So I don't know if she was put there and then moved again, or I don't know what's going on. But they definitely need to check that out. So that is my readings that I've done 3 on. I'm going to do another one today. Like I said, I don't really plan on uploading the readings themselves except for on TikTok. And it's going to show that I updated them today. The only thing that's not going to show today's date, if I was to upload them today, is how you can edit the caption in your photo on the video while creating it. It gives the date of the reading. So that's my only thing. I hope and pray that something comes. Again, I feel weeks and months. We're going to be going into the 3rd week already. We are. It never looks good when it's this long, but it's not impossible either. There's been people found years later. Some of them alive. Just depends. But all the past tense talking since the very first interview indicates to me that those are slip-ups. They're used to talking to her in past tense. I think some of the videos and the TikTok and all was uploaded that day for a reason. Because if you look back on prior TikToks and prior Facebook photos, if you have them screenshotted, I mean, I do, but I don't know if everybody does. March, April was like the last photos and trips and all of this, and why all of a sudden just days before you report her missing, there's pictures uploaded. Then you upload pictures at the time your daughter is missing of your son, as well as the grandmother talking about, I love my grandson. I mean, if you just put it all together, you don't know what the fuck to think. You really don't. But there's one thing for sure, is she's missing. And she's still missing. And the other thing for sure is we don't know how she went missing. That's still a mystery. The detective, FBI lady, whatever, she even told you guys that 6 days ago. In a case like this, we normally would have found something by now. This is an extremely odd case, and it's very, what did she say? Like, it frustrates them. They're tired. Yes, Cindy, agreed. Yes, Jennifer, I hope she is. Yeah, me neither, Cindy. I think some things are off with the family for sure. Like I said, if she's showing guilt and ashamed because she knows something happened to Summer because of her lack of care, I would give that to her for the way she's been acting and stuff. But the things that the dad has said, and the fact that the grandma hasn't spoke, she uses her in past tense as well. Hearing about the sister saying that Dawn molested her, that's odd. That's weird. That's suspicious. Like the TikTok. That's weird. That's suspicious. I mean, there's clearly some shit going on in this family that stems way back. They got another family member missing. Just mysteriously went missing. Can't find a sign of her since like 2009. Like, I mean, I don't know. Supposedly there's another extended family member that knows another family member that lives on Ben Hill that has a red truck and they ain't been able to find it and this and that. I mean, if you listen to Fakebook, you could get all kinds of stories and piece yourself a puzzle if you wanted. But are they facts? Are they actual, like, true? No. The TBI tells you they've received over 700 and something tips, and none of them, none, not one, gave them anything in particular to lead them in a direction. They're at a complete loss. It's like reading a mystery book. And you still don't know what the mystery is or who's involved with it. You just know it's a mystery. I go by what TBI gives, law enforcement gives, any detectives on the case or officers give, as well as whenever the family member, friends, or anything speak. Because I definitely watch you while you talk. And the mom on her first interview was higher than a kite, okay? Xanax, Valium, volume, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. I don't take pills. Percocets, Oxy, Roxy, I don't know. Definitely was not normal. I mean, I'm not saying I would be normal. I'd probably be pilled out too if my kid was missing. But then again, I don't know. I'm different. I might be arrested already because I've tried to break into everybody's house and shit and investigate myself. So I don't know. I know that I saw a video or pictures that she was at a jumping place yesterday or the day before with her kids. I mean, yeah, her other kids have to live. Her other kids need to have joy and not be sitting in a house worried and thinking about Summer's case all day, every day. But I mean, you ain't got church friends or family that could kind of help you out with that situation. You as the mother had to do it. You're strong enough to do that. You're okay to walk out and go to a public place and see another family with their little girl when yours is missing. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. And I'm sure since the mom's interview, I don't know if she previously told law enforcement and all that, what she stated on her interview, but I would hope to God that they're checking on an ER visit or a stay for this grandmother and a prescription pickup at a Walgreens in the area that she can't even remember where she was. I'm pretty sure they have cameras, maybe at these stores or something. Who was in the car? Was Summer moving? Did she get out of the car? Did they leave Summer in the car because she was sleeping and run in to get their prescriptions and this? I mean, there's so many different things that you can go off of, you know, but I definitely do feel not too far, but far. I don't know how to explain that. My map, I kind of just give you an area of where I kind of think where I zoom in and where I stop is where I believe they need to look. And I do believe somebody close to them, whether it's close as in a neighbor, close as a friend, or close as a family member. I'm going to do another reading again and kind of clarify my last reading. So I'll let you guys know if I decide to post them or make a, you know, video clip of all of them. But like I said, I really don't want to because I'm not trying to get no clout here. And I don't need no detective Facebookers or detective YouTubers to be coming in my box. and getting all crazy with me, because I don't be doing that. I'm not going to argue with stupid. I'm just not going to do it. I'll just block you and move on about my day. If you're in a group of mine and I'm running and you talking, I'm going to block you and remove you and go on about my day, because I'm still going to go sleep tonight. I'm still going to wake up tomorrow if God has that in my plan. And I have my kids. So I don't really care what anybody has to say about my feelings, my thoughts. A lot of people don't believe in it, and that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not here to make you believe. But they definitely need to be looking at some trash bags in that family's house and see what's in there. And that's what they need to be looking for. Or a dark barrel bucket freezer, something dark and big, and it goes down. And I believe that that's an area that they will find something. But I also hear in the back of my head in plain sight. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they've walked by it already. Maybe they've searched it and just missed it. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, she didn't wander out that house into them woods. That she didn't do. Candace says she was lured. I don't know who she was lured by that just randomly spotted that house on a hill and was like, oh, there's a little girl out there. Let me go up there. And it sure the hell wasn't no UFOs. Because I've seen that on the fakebook too. All right? I'm not saying there's not UFOs and aliens, because there probably is. I mean, I don't know. This world is pretty crazy. But the aliens ain't zooming down on houses and deserts and beaches and homes and just taking kids. It's not happening. That'd be like saying Biden did it. Like Biden flew his private jet over and stole that little girl. I mean, like, for real. You know how much he likes hair and shit, you know? So it's what it is, you know? But I don't know. I pray and pray and pray that something comes up, that they find something, or I pray to all of my angels, my guides, the fairies, the unicorns, all of them. I pray that somebody that is involved in the searching or law enforcement can get some type of tip that can lead them to at least finding out a source of like actual facts of where she went, who she went with, who last saw her besides grandma and mom and this H kid. Did anybody? When was the last time? You know? I don't know. I hope she's found. I hope she's found soon. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Love and light, many blessings. And, you know, anybody that needs healing, sending some healing to you. Anybody that needs some prayers to you. And please just remember while you're, you know, eating, drinking, playing with your little one, to just say that prayer to God. Just please give the answers or a location or a tip to bring this baby home, alive or dead. Either way, she needs to come home. She needs justice. And whoever did it needs to pay, even if she is alive. This is not okay to just take her and keep her and see this all over and not say nothing. Get out of here. Do something. Call TBI Find if you have any valid information. Don't send them a screenshot. Don't send them a screenshot of something said on Facebook. Just don't. It's wasting their time, man. If it's valid and if it's like looks like it's really got receipts with it and like timestamps and frames and like you can actually maybe help in something, send it. But if you just think you're going to crack the case or you just think this puzzle piece fits, or just because it sounds like it's legit and it's coming from a family member or a friend. Go talk to the news, family member or the friend or the cops. Call TBI yourself. Why are you telling somebody you're posting it on Facebook? Goodbye. Stop with that. And stop with the damn milk. The milk photo has got to stop. They've got to remove that, or like turn off comments, because the alien shit and the sharks in the river, it's getting out of hand. Some bull sharks maybe. They ain't going to eat nobody. Ain't that big. Not that I know of. Maybe. I don't know. Not an animal expert. But anyway. Love and light. Enjoy your guys' day, night, wherever you are in this world. Stay safe. Make sure you hug and kiss and love your loved ones, because tomorrow's not promised. Many blessings.